Hello. In life, there's many people that's impactful. There's many people that's good at basketball, but there's only one GOAT. When it comes down to basketball, it's many people who influence the game. No matter whether it's Kobe Bryant, him coming straight out of high school, going to the Los Angeles Lakers, becoming one of the greatest Lakers of all time, winning 5 championships. Whether it's Shaquille O'Neal, the most dominant big man you ever seen. It could be Wilt Chamberlain, scoring records that can never be broken in points and rebounds. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, one of the most longevity having players in the NBA. Played in high school, was a champion. Played in college, was a champion. Played in the NBA and was a champion. 5-time NBA champion. Holds a lot of the records in the NBA. Whether it's Magic and Larry Bird, who together brought the NBA to new heights, new levels, going from being pre recorded to being live TV. But today I'm going to talk to you about who I believe is the greatest of all time, or GOAT in other words. GOAT, being the GOAT of sports, doesn't just mean that you have all the records. It's a lot of people that has more championships than my GOAT. You can go with Robert Ory with 7, or you can go with Bill Russell, who has 10 rings. Championships doesn't make you the GOAT. You can go by scoring titles. You can go by Defensive Player of the Year. You can go by all around how they played the game. I believe Michael Jordan is the GOAT. His swag, his aura, the way he transput the game from just being United States to nationwide. He's the reason you have so many people overseas and the basketball being one of the most popular sports in the world today. Michael Jordan, coming out of North Carolina, winning 2 NCAA titles, then coming to the NBA. And when he first stepped his foot on the basketball court, he was regarded as one of the greatest players. As Larry Bird once says, that's not a man, that's God in basketball shoes. They don't say things like that unless you're the greatest of all time. Who was often referred to as the Black Cat and Black Jesus because of the fear that he put in individuals when he stepped on the court. People were afraid to play him. He would call out and tell players how much he was going to score on them, how bad he was going to beat them, and then do it. Michael Jeffrey Jordan, the only player to be getting the Defensive Player of the Year and the MVP in the same year. He won 3 championships, three-peating, back to back to back in 1991, 92, and 93. A feat that hadn't been done but one time other than that. And he did it twice, being the only player to ever three-peat twice. Michael Jordan came to the game, played it as hard as he could, destroying all competition, living no doubt. Before he even won 3 championships, was already regarded by most, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, the greats of the game, as the greatest of all time, the best basketball player to ever lace him up. A basketball player that was so iconic that his shoes from day one caused controversy in the NBA when Nike had him wear them and the NBA banned them from having them because there was a special colorway. To affecting the culture, black, white, Asian, Hispanic, you name it. Everybody loved Jordan. The biggest star in the world. Then he retired 2 years and came back and won 3 more championships. Then he retired again and came back after 3 years at 40 years old, scoring 40 points a night. There's no one greater than Michael Jordan when it comes to the game of basketball. You can put many in front of him and say that they did this and they did that. But when it all boils down to it, nobody else has the effect that when they walk in a room, everybody else turns around and stares. He was Michael Jackson in basketball shoes. The only thing that you could compare him to was a pop star playing the sport of basketball. So when it all boils down to it, Michael Jordan is my GOAT, and I believe that's why you should choose him as yours too. Thank you.